Hey guys, Silvertorn here. Welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. Now then, I am getting prepared in advance. I'm taking off what we don't need. And I'm turning on what we do. I do not want to be overburdened. Don't need to have the Soul Catcher. Quick Slash is important to me for this. Dream Nail isn't going to be that terribly important, but what can I put on its place? What can I put on in its place? Nail Master's Glory. Alright. I'm switching my... I'm going to have to come back here regardless. I switched around all of my... Wait for it. Gotta pay attention here. I switched around my charms here for an important reason. Whatever. I forgot I took off the Money Warps to Me one. That's fine. And that's because I know what lurks ahead. What lurks ahead is going to be difficult, to put it mildly. Alright then. Down we go. Into the depths of this howling abyss. Grab some money. Hopefully we get to keep this money. I need to be very careful that I don't take any careless hits. Ah, cripes, that's right. So I just gotta be really careful here. If I can just go in when he's not spitting out, which I just gotta take him off the screen for. That'll be easy enough to do. We have to progress through a few areas here. These little red, orange bugs are important enough. Oh lord, I'm probably going to ignore that one for now. I'll have to kill him later. Come on, use my invulnerability frames. Defeat that one quickly. You know what? I'm gonna head back there to heal anyway, so I will kill this one. No, I won't, because I don't have a good way to hit him right now. I don't have a good way to hit this one either. The fact that I didn't get hit amazes me. Thankfully, this one isn't bad to dodge. Alright, got that one destroyed. And I'm going to grab this Geo. What was down? We can leave from down, that's good. Well then, that's not disgusting. We gain a simple key, however, which will be useful for us for later on. That wasn't disgusting at all, though. 1, 2, back up. And now we have to defeat this guy. Which he thankfully could not hit us when we're right next to him. Those things. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run back and heal before we really progress onwards. But that, I digress. That's not gonna be the worst thing ever, at the very least. Because I can just go back this way and destroy this passageway here. If you haven't guessed from my preparations, there is a boss up ahead. This boss... he's an interesting one. I'll put it to you that way. But we've explored most of that passageway now. We're gonna have to come back to finish off the ones up on the ceiling so that we can finish that off in the Hunter's Journal. I'm gonna go back and heal back up to full. I'm gonna come back at my leisure and take care of that, I expect. Or I might change my charms around when I'm done with what's ahead to finish that off while I'm in the area instead of having to come back. Now I'll probably do that at my leisure at the end, because I'm going to have a big old off-screen thing where I kill a bunch of enemies, I expect. I think the only ones I'm missing for it still are the ones that are on the ceiling that I ignored completely. But our trouble lies ahead. Looks familiar, doesn't it? The broken vessel. I have to remember how he attacks. The only thing to keep in mind, this is a duel fight. He fights a lot like you do. A lot like you do. He is a very difficult boss. I'm going to probably try to beat the crap out of him. The biggest pain in the butt, however, is his summons. I'm just going to try to beat the crap out of him before I die, which hopefully I'll be able to pull off because I cannot heal. That said, at this point, all my soul is useful for is damage. That's one nice thing about this particular setup here, and we've defeated him. Oh boy, that was useful. We have defeated the broken vessel. He does look remarkably like us, however. Take that as you will. For now, however, we are going to get a very, very nice upgrade, which will open up a good portion of the world. Not everything. There's still one mobility upgrade left. Two, actually. But we have gotten the Monarch Wings. These are double jump. Now then, that said, you can see from the moment they come out to when you actually jump, there is a delay. That delay has gotten me killed so many times. But with that, we can now soar to new heights. Places we could not reach before. And now, what I fear will be the majority of this video. There are 3 bosses that, when you defeat them, their corpse will have the dream's essence around them. We already know that the Soul Tyrant was one of them. Or Soul Master, whatever his name is. This is the second, and the third I'll make a note of in time. These effectively give us refights of these bosses. We now are facing the Lost Kin. He is now a lot more aggressive, a lot harder to fight, and this is going to be one heck of a fight, primarily because of those guys. They spawn very rapidly now. I don't remember how I dealt with them beforehand. I think it was a lot of very careful attacking in various directions. So this is going to be a very intense fight. I will be very happy if I somehow manage to pull this off in my first attempt. I'm not expecting to. 2, 3. I'm not expecting at all to be able to pull this off on my first attempt, because I don't have that many hits left. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh, this is going to be a very down-to-the-wire fight. I'm not quite down. Yep, there's my last. And I'm dead. Thankfully, with these fights, whenever you die, you are simply kicked back out to the top, basically as you were, just minus any soul. So you have no penalty for trying these fights again and again. Alright, I'll see you guys in the attempt I kill him. That one I kind of did.
The hardest part of that refight is the ads and how fast he moves. A simple bow, and he leaves. The hardest part of that fight is just how fast he moves and the ads combined. Both of those things make it extremely difficult to deal with him. That said, if you are able to deal with the ads and dodge around them and just learn his patterns, the biggest problem I had when I was fighting him beforehand is I could never guess the trajectory on his jumps. And I just found, I'm guessing like the easiest way, how at least I dealt with it, is I wanted to be close to him a lot of the times. I had to be close to him a lot of times. And I actually beat him. I had the Nail Master, the Mark of Pride, Stalwart Shell, and Lifeblood Heart. So that's the 2 blue life hearts I had. This was longer invulnerability, longer range, which I may leave on, and the Nail Master Glory. So let me put back on the Compass, Gathering Swarm, Soul Gather, and I want the Dream Nail, so I have to take off the Mark of Pride for that, though. Fine. Take off the Mark of Pride, put on the Dream Wielder, and I'll put on Long Nail. It's not as good. Actually, I'll put on Long Nail. It's not as good as the Mark of Pride, but it's still extra range. Actually, I'm going to put on Quick Nail instead. No. Oh, yeah, that's right. Quick Nail costs extra. So, yeah, I'll just leave Long Nail on. That's fine. But yes, that was... We now need to go back there, because now we have double jump. We can do something over here. I forgot about that. We can also probably go through and kill those guys that were annoying on the ceiling. I'm going to go back and do that while I'm in the area, and since I've changed my charms around already. That guy, it took me probably 20-ish minutes to kill him. He is not an easy fight. He's probably one of the more challenging. Granted, all of the refights are extremely challenging, to be quite frank. And this requires uses of a lot of your mechanics, like your dash, and your double jump, and your wall jump, and a bunch of things. They do start mixing together all of your abilities, expecting you to make use of every single last one, which I do respect, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to go down here and kill these guys since I can and I'm in the area. I mean, why not? Oh. Actually, it's cool enough till I have the Hunter's thing since I'm in the area. I don't think I need to do more than 1 lap. I hope not anyway, because that would be annoying and obnoxious. And I can just kill this one now like this, which is very convenient because it's annoying to fight legitimately, without a doubt. It is just annoying to fight legitimately. This one isn't quite as bad, but I have Quick Nail on. I think I have Long Nail. Yeah, I have Long Nail on, that's right. Quick Nail used to be 2, but then it was changed. I understand why they changed it balanced, because Quick Nail is really good, but I wish it didn't cost 3. Can't easily use that currently. And kill you up here and heal. Oh, please tell me. Let's check the journal real quick. Journal is this way. We are fighting. Where are they? Down. They're like at the very bottom almost. Ah, yes, the broken vessel. The shape of this creature. I've seen something like it before. More than once, perhaps. It looks a little like the bugs of Hollowness, though not quite the same. Where do these empty little wanderers come from? Let's see. They are Malarks, and then the lessers we have. So we need 1 more Malark, which is fine, because I know there's 1 more. And while we're here, let me show you... second form. Can I find it? Because there was the... Oh, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check. I know how I can check real quick. I would have to find... where would it be? It would be up here. I'd have to find... No, Soul Master's there.
Broken vessel. Where is the kin? Huh. That's very odd. Because it had a different name. Regardless, just need to kill this one. And we're basically golden. And now we don't need to worry about this anymore. It's like they basically left exactly enough that you have to make only 2 passes if you didn't kill the if you did not kill the ones that hang on the ceiling. I kind of appreciate that. They kept track of the count pretty well. Now with that taken care of, there's one more place I really want to stop down here, but after that, oof, I almost buggered that up. After that, it's time to leave the ancient basin and head back up top. I'm gonna stop here again. Yes, I have saved once more. Because the ancient basin itself, it holds a few important things, but it's not a big area, to be honest. I say that, then I look at the map, and it's actually decently big. It holds a few very important things, like this area over here. The palace grounds. The palace of the King of Hallownest. At least what remains of it. Where have you gone, dear king? Is there anything up here? Doesn't look like it. But the palace was deep below the kingdom itself. A corpse in white armor. We cannot enter that particular dream yet. Nor would I want to. Not yet. What lurks beyond? What lurks in that corpse's dream? It's... well... it's a thing, to say the least. Meanwhile, while I'm down here, I feel we're a true servant. We're going to drop all our geo in the fountain. I don't have any more geo to drop in the fountain right now. I'll come back with more later. We will be back here. We're not done with this area yet. But we're done with it for now, at least. And for now, we need to leave. And the only way to really leave is to climb all the way out. And I think I'm gonna call the video once we get out of this place. I've accomplished my goal. We've gotten double jump. With double jump, we have a lot more things open to us. But by next on my to-do list is not something we would need double jump for. But, actually to be honest, once we get double jump, I'm probably going to do a bit of a... no, I should just wait until I get that before I do my world tour. Wow. I just realized now how much stuff I did before getting double jump. It's kind of baffling. Because I went down here, I went down here before I got the dash. So I wasn't able to do anything really down here my first visit. But it's just... well, we're back in the City of Tears at least. I do like that this game, it's linear, but at the same time, it's not super linear. Just because there is so much that you can do out of sequence if you look. Like being able to visit the edge of the kingdom as early as I did. That's more than a little out of sequence, I feel. But that's all we're going to do this time around. Let's take a look at the map and what we have on it now. The ancient basin, it's about as full as it's going to be. For now. We have more to do in the City of Tears. We have the area between the City of Tears and the ancient basin, which is actually going to be our destination next time. And the Deep Nest. The Deep Nest will be calling at some point, but that's still a little ways off. We don't have to worry about that quite yet.
Anyway, that'll be enough for this time, so I'll see you guys all next time when we go below the City of Tears, but above the Ancient Basin. That's going to be another fun area. Later!